Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and this time we are going to repair a mixer in the kitchen. I wanted to make this video, but the truth is that whenever I get this type of mixer the customer waits because they usually use it for business, so I can't record as I would like with the angles that I want. We are going to see the fault that it has. As we can see here already by the pure sound, we can intuit that it is the gear. Do not do that, I only did that demonstratively. If it worked it can break me even a little finger then. We are going to disconnect from the electric current, and as I tell you, I would have liked them to be better angles, better quality, but I can't since the customers are here and I haven't received any that I can do it with all the calm in the world to repeat angles and everything. Then remember that if you like my content, then like, comment, share, subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, there I solve your doubts more, since here I know more impossible. There are already many comments, there are more 500 comments then per day. It is quite difficult for me. And well, let's see. Look here, we're just going to focus first on the screw that we removed from the back. Here this part has a bolt. All this you can disassemble with a flat screwdriver. It's a flat screwdriver, a finial and a hammer. With that you change everything good and across, because it also takes care of across for 3 screws, but well, it does not take care of expensive or strange tool. We remove this bolt and we only also remove the crown above this one at once so that it is not forgotten. Only with a low tap, you do not have to do lever not so many blows, nothing is a tap and go down. No, you should have no problem removing it. And here look, ready. Then now we are going to remove what is the bottom part of the gear, the safest, the assembly. I am going to put it in fast motion, so in the disassembly with a lot of attention that you remove it goes. Then here we can see we remove it down. This part does not have much fat or practically no fat, and it has a flat round there so that if you drop it you know that it is going to go. I say that it does not have a lot because I have had to put them in excess, and even everything comes out and throws it at the food or the dough that they are beating, so there is practically no weight. And anyway, if it does put food grade fat or Vaseline and in the engine, well, yes, normal grease. Now we remove all these screws that I'm pointing out, which has 2 here, 2 at the back. There are others that are easier and only have a big bolt at the bottom. With that you remove everything and turn it over. In this case it attracts 4 screws to hold the base. There are others that do not have a screw, just a lever, and it is lowered. Then in case the person comes out who later comments that it is poorly made, then there are several types of mixers and they are all assembled differently, but it is the basic principle and they are even the same gears here. As we can see, we already removed all this step. As I tell you, there are others that just bring a safety and are removed. Investigate, just check that. How do you remove? We remove these 4 screws also that are grabbing what is the base the same, and it opens quite easily. We only do lever, you can pry as long as they no longer have screws and you are not going to damage it. Here you always use a flat screwdriver, but because we already have a little experience how to open them so as not to damage and not mark any of the edges, because remember that you must always be careful not to mistreat the appliances of the customers. And here as we can see, well, here the cap fell from above, but no, there is no problem. And here as we can see, here you can see all the dirty grease and that it is full of a lot of plastic burr from the gear here. In fact, it even has a lot of grease. The most likely it has already been changed once or something, and yes, because it was already seen that they had already disassembled it, so here they had already changed it once. Then they put a lot of grease on it. They have touched me, as I tell you, others all with more. Then just be careful in that aspect there. The one that is swept is the plastic gear. They already sell it of metal. Well, it is not bronze because this one is metal, it is bronze. But I recommend that you put the plastic one because the bronze one can sweep away the other gears, and the other gears if you are going to spend a lot to change it, and this plastic one is not so high in cost, but the truth is that it is a repair of this type of device will always be a little high, so if you have the opportunity you can do it yourself to avoid putting something of poor quality. Or check, always ask for your spare part that the one they took away. You always ask the technician. If the technician it bothers is that the truth is that it is a bad technician, usually all this goes to the trash. So if you ask me, preferably you are taking your garbage. And here we can see, look how we have it here, also has another bolt to remove it. Look here, we can See, in this part of here it is very easy, there is no losers here. You see a bolt, then how do you remove it? Well, with a rivet or with something thin, you just give it a few taps until it goes through and the rivet comes out by itself. There is no lose, and with that we can go down. The shaft remembers that this gear has a flat washer at the top and a flat washer at the bottom. Here we already have it and we're going to pull it directly. As we can see, it's already come out, or well, it's coming out and ready. We're going to proceed to clean all this up too. I tell you that showing you the new gear is not difficult, only because if you don't know how to do it you can damage the parts and it will be more expensive. Then always do it calmly, carefully. If you didn't understand something in the video, repeat it, or this you can ask as I tell you in Facebook. I give better attention to replies, but also not 100, since I tell you I no longer have time to respond so many comments. There are more than 500 comments per day daily. I dedicate an hour to respond to comments, but I don't have time, in fact later. I don't have time to edit. Imagine, well, here we already have the new gear. It's the original. It's this one from Whirlpool, which is practically the kitchen manufacturer of Amana, of several brands Mitre. So there, check out just that it has the two flat washers, one in the part. From top to back, the bottom part, the two are the same. There is no losers, but the part of the bolt goes towards the bottom so that you do not have problems, and no, it will not give you, and it is quite easy already here if it does not give you the little roundabout, just the little levers so that for it to fit well, and here we can see that it is already. We just have to look for the hole for where the bolt and the bolt is going to enter. It still gets quite easy. We just put it there, we give it a few taps until stay flush. That bolt is usually under pressure, so it doesn't come off. No problem. Don't be scared that it's going to come out with speed or something. These mixers don't have much speed, but they have a lot of torque, so they are very good. And look, as we can see here, we already have it clean, beautiful, and then all that remains is to assemble it and add a little more grease or clean it if you have a burr. But well, and as I say right now, I leave you a video quickie. Well, nothing more than check how things are going and everything, so that everything is assembled well. This part only has 3 screws and that's it. Nothing else is removed. It is quite fast and quite easy to change it, so don't be afraid of it too if you are a technician to repair these types of devices, because in the area where I am, there are many technicians who do not repair it. I do not understand why, or they are afraid of this type of device because it is high in cost. I do not understand why, if it is something quite easy, quite this common to repair. Well, the detail that yes, it is also a little difficult, then get all the pieces and everything. But we already have YouTube, I mean, we have Mercado Libre, Amazon, so there is no failure. And as you can see, here it is everything. I'm going to leave you all the it. Right now it's over. If you changed it, you can retire without problem now or skip it up. The last one I'm leaving just for those who missed something, but you can skip it to the last, and that's it. And there I put the sample of how it was. And as I tell you, remember that if you like my content, then like, comment, share, subscribe. You can support me by subscribing to the channels in the description, some travel, others in boxing, which there are more or less I'm putting in the effort. You can also follow me on Facebook, and there you ask me questions a little more personalized. You can also become a member. Members have a little more advantages already, that I respond directly to their WhatsApp to me. If they send me WhatsApp to the one they then look for on Facebook that is not my WhatsApp, has my number, or then it has the number of the image of my business, but that is for pure repair. Then there are times that I do not use it. Is used by another colleague. That cell phone is in the workshop, so if you send me there some information and if a colleague sees it, the truth is that he will not answer you then. If this is not that we are bad or that, but that it's for pure sale of spare parts. It comes out and well, it's practically already there. I'm going to leave the last assembly. Practically I'm not going to leave it on. We're just going to try it and that's it. It's already assembled, clean, and everything is good. Such it needs another little step, but well, now we proceed to connect, and now even the sound is going to change and the torque it has. And well, I hope you liked it. Subscribe, follow me, and see you until next time. Ciao.